Where with Karl, you must be really pleased to sign a 2-year deal.
Yeah, 100%. Sign an extension to 2025. I think it's just a really great feeling that the club has that faith in me for the extra 2 years and that security. And yeah, just really excited to keep going at the club.
Your rookie pick almost 2 years ago. How have you found your journey so far?
Been plenty up and down, really. I think when I first came to the club, I did miss that first 3 months of pre-season, but I think a lot of positive things have happened since then, and I've been trending in the right direction, which is a big thing for me. I've had a lot of people help me get to where I am today, and I sort of wouldn't be there without them. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the way I'm developing and continue to develop, and getting that extra 2 years, helps a lot.
How did you find coming into the system, coming from Victoria when COVID was still a big issue a couple of years ago, and it did kind of limit what you could do at the start?
Yeah, it was very difficult in terms of not getting that pre-season in and being that little bit delayed. I pretty much just finished my first pre-season at the club, and it really showed me what I missed last year. But then again, it is what it is, and I just made the best of the best that I could of what I had in Melbourne as well. And a lot of that was just out of my control. So once again, just really pleased with the amount of effort I've put in to get myself where I am.
You haven't had the chance to play at AFL level yet. You've been really close, but to get this 2-year deal must be good validation for the work you've been putting in.
Yeah, 100%. I think probably that's the main thing for me, getting that 2 years and that security, and it shows that for me personally that the club has a lot of faith in what I've been doing and the work that I've been putting in away from the footy club. I think that's probably the greatest thing for me, is I have earned that 2 years. And then I can now just put my head down and really work towards that, stepping up and playing at the top level, which hopefully will come soon. But yeah, really pleased that I was able to secure 2 years.
You've been in emergency a few times. You've travelled as well. Have you found that travelling experience?
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously, you get really close to that taste. It can be hard sometimes when, you get pretty excited that it might come around. But I think the most important thing for me is that if I keep trending in the right direction and keep playing some good footy, then when my opportunity does come, I will be ready. And with travelling, it's always good to experience being so close to the AFL group. You learn a lot of the mature and older players who've been there for a long time, and you always sort of pick things off each other. And yeah, it just sort of helps me continue my game.
How has your season at Peel gone?
Yeah, I've been quite pleased with it. I think it's just on the back of a lot of work that I've done the pre-season. With the coaches, also teammates as well. I think we've got such a great culture going on here that we all get the best out of each other. And Peel have been quite successful to start the year. Unfortunately, last 2 weeks, some pretty close losses. But yeah, I've just mainly been trying to do what the team needs, providing that run off half-back. And yeah, it's been good. So I've been very pleased with how I started.
Half-back's where you've been putting most of your work in, but you can also play wing as well? Yeah,
so I got drafted as a wing, and then just at the moment been doing a lot of training in the back line, just trying to create some more versatility in my game so I can be used in different positions going forward, which will really help myself, being young, and being able to learn as many positions as I can.
How do you find it working with the backline group?
Yeah, great. I love it. I got such great coaches in Boydie and Tendai. They're both really invested in my work and developing my game going forward. So it's a pretty good backline to learn off, if not the best in the comp. So for me personally, I just try and take as much away as I can from, especially the high half-backs, Chappie, Clarkey, Youngie, Don. They've been all going really well. So just love learning off them.
You really worked on your running during that COVID period in Melbourne. How's it gone since you've arrived at Freo? Have you been able to get quicker, or have you been focusing on strength?
Mainly just focusing on the strength. I know my running's there and it'll always be there, and it's something that I really pride myself on, is on being fit, and it's something that I work towards. But I think mainly being at the club is I've gotten a lot quicker, just putting that strength in my legs and my upper body as well makes such a big difference. And playing senior footy, you have to be strong. So I think that's the main thing for me, is that I've been getting a lot stronger, and that's probably what's really taken my game to the next level, I believe.
And I'm sure the obvious answer is to play AFL, but what are your goals for the second half of the year?
Just continue just to play strong footy, just be consistent. I'd love obviously get that opportunity at the AFL level, and hopefully that does come at some stage. But for the moment, I just try and just stay week by week and just try and get a win for Peel and just continue to develop my game, because I feel the more games that I play and develop, I'll be ready for my opportunity comes.
And our debut will be a nice 21st birthday present?
Yeah, it would be a lovely 21st birthday present, but who knows? But I think the contract extension definitely is probably my favourite present at the moment.
Any plans for that day?
No, I've got my sister flying over, sister Annika. She's flying over. Both my parents and my middle sister Emma are in Europe, so just be Annika and I really, just celebrating. I'm not too much of a birthday guy, but yeah, we'll have some fun.
Great, thanks, Karl. Congrats on the contract and
Cheers.
happy birthday.
Thank you.